All right. This is your host of the most, Marcos in the building. Welcome to the Daily Decrypt by XT.com. Today we got some more interesting articles from Bitcoin.com news. So just first off, yesterday we got ourselves the Web3 Dubai event at the Lee Meridian Airport Road here in Sunnyside, Dubai. So basically it's a group of it's an event for developers in the blockchain crypto space, and it's great to connect with many developers who are coming up with incredible blockchain-based solutions that are actually revolutionizing the way we use our internet, information, money. And some of the people I will come across, some of my colleagues who are there too, we got to connect with some really great people who are far ahead of their times. But definitely for sure, I personally believe that time is going to come, and I'm really excited to see this happening here in Dubai. And here at XT.com, we are doing our best to support the ecosystem over here in any shape and form we can. So that being said, just want to give a shout out to the team at the Web3 Dubai, and we're excited to see new things happening, even though the markets are down. And definitely here at the Daily Decrypt, we're going to be covering some news articles that have been shaking things up. But I think behind the scenes, even with all this negativity, I think there's incredible possibilities and new opportunities for real builders, the amazing founders, and the great creators out there who are making a positive social impact in our ecosystem, in our industry. So that being said, I want to start this off with a positive note. But let's dive into Bitcoin.com news. They got some pretty interesting articles, and I definitely love the guys from Bitcoin.com. And by the way, just want to let you know, this Saturday we do have an episode launch with a special guest from Bitcoin.com. He is the head of financial services, Corbin Fraser. So definitely you gotta check out his story, how he got into the space. So let us begin. Let me use my fancy share button. Let's get this party started. All right, so I want to start off with Nayib Bukele. He's going to start dollar cost averaging. He's going to buy a Bitcoin every day starting tomorrow. Interessante, very interesting. So as you know, if you're new to the Bitcoin space, you're new to the cryptocurrency blockchain space, you might not know that El Salvador has adopted cryptocurrency as a legal tender, and so far apparently they bought 2,381 Bitcoins for its treasury. So definitely Nayib Bukele is very active. And it actually is interesting to know that Tron founder Justin Sun, he is also going to do the same. He is also echoing Nayib Bukele's initiative in buying Bitcoin daily. He will also buy one Bitcoin every day starting tomorrow. Apparently, Bukele is not deterred by the recent turmoil surrounding the bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange, FTX. And he says FTX is the opposite of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's protocol was created precisely to prevent Ponzi schemes, bank runs, Enrons, Wilcons, Bernie Madoff, Sam Bankman-Frieds, bailouts, and wealth reassignments. Some understand it, some not yet. They're still early. So El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender outside the US dollar in September last year. Since then, the country has purchased around 2,381 Bitcoins. For his treasury, he's definitely a strong proponent of cryptocurrencies. He recently attributed tourism recovery in El Salvador to BTC, surfing, and crime reduction. So two-thirds of the population has a negative impression of Bitcoin, with only a quarter of El Salvadorians having used the cryptocurrency. We got some folks from the IMF has warned El Salvador about making Bitcoin legal tender, claiming that the cost of making Bitcoin BTC a national currency exceed its potential benefits. However, El Salvador's government dismissed the IMF warning and continues to embrace Bitcoin. So yeah, hey, thank you guys for your service. This is a very, let's see how this plays out, and let's go back to what's the next one. Let me see. I know I wanted to check out. All right, okay, let's go with this main one, right? New CEO says FTX is the worst case of corporate failure with untrustworthy financial data and unacceptable practices. Apparently, I don't know who's the new CEO. John Ray III, he's the new CEO of FTX and a veteran insolvency professional who oversaw the liquidation of Enron, revealed in a court filing that FTX is the worst case of corporate failure that he had seen in his more than 40-year career. Ray, who was appointed to replace Sam Bankman-Fried when FTX filed a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This is a statement. Why the strong one? Let me highlight this, folks. Never in my career have I seen such a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information as occurred here. From compromised systems, integrity, and faulty regulatory oversight abroad to the concentration of control in the hands of a very small group of inexperienced, unsophisticated, and potentially compromised individuals, this situation is unprecedented. Unacceptable management practices. Okay, let's look into this. Well, here we go, folks. Unacceptable management practices include the absence of daily reconciliation of positions on the blockchain, the use of software to conceal the misuse of customer funds, the secret exemption of Alameda from certain aspects of FTX.com's auto liquidation protocol, and the absence of independent governance. He added that the crypto firms under Bankman-Fried used an unsecured group email account as the root user to access confidential private keys and critical sensitive data for the FTX group companies around the world. Interesting. And as always, when you deal with like these kind of psychopaths, they're going to make some of these, misleading public statements. If you've been following the Twitter space, I recommend you guys to check it out. It is entertaining, and you can definitely see a lot of hypocrisy from this very guy, SBF. So Bankman-Fried often communicated by using applications that were set to auto-delete after a short period of time and encouraged employees to do the same. Furthermore, he stressed Bankman-Fried, currently in the Bahamas, continues to make erratic and misleading public statements. So, all right, let's see. Let's enlarge this thing. FTX has 4 business silos. All right, so here we go. 4 silos of recovery purposes. All right, so there you have it, folks. You got the WRS silo, you got Alameda silo, you got the venture silo, and then you got the .com silo. Interesting numbers. All right, this is coming from the bankruptcy court filed by John Ray III. All right, so what we got over here? Let's look into this. Now, what is the WRS silo? Basically, it includes the crypto exchange FTX US that is registered with the FinCEN as a money services business and holds a series of state money transmission licenses in the US. Now, Alameda silo, which is the Alameda Research Organized, is LLC. It's in state of Delaware. Others are Venture silo, which includes FTX Ventures, .com silo, which is the trading platform FTX.com, which is organized in Antigua. Now, according to Ray, most of the financial statements of the 4 silos, I keep getting all these messages, include a balance sheet do not appear to be audited, emphasizing, so basically he just doesn't have any confidence in the information that is there at hand, because pretty much a lot of it is incorrect. So basically, in very simple English, hold up, let me stop sharing this. FTX is a hot mess. It is a hot mess, y'all. I don't know what to say. And then we also got last but not least. Let's go. All right, let's end this off with an article about Singapore's government's Temasek writes down $275 million investment written down to zero because of FTX. Here they say that what the firm Temasek has explained. We invested $210 million for the minority stake of 1% in FTX International and invested $65 million for a minority stake of 1.5% in FTX US across 2 funding rounds from October 2021 to January 2022. The cost of investment in FTX was 0.09 of a portfolio value of 403 billion as of 31 March 2022. There have been misperceptions that our investment in FTX is an investment into cryptocurrency. To clarify, we currently have no direct exposure to cryptocurrencies. Explain that similar to all investments, we conducted an extensive due diligence process on FTX, which took approximately 8 months from February to October 2021. So here we go. All right. It's apparent that this investment is perhaps our belief in the actions, judgments, and leadership of Sam Bankman-Fried, formed from our interactions with him and viewed expressed in our discussion, would appear to have been misplaced. Definitely so. I mean, hey, you can't blame him. Look, don't blame yourselves, guys. SBF is a smart individual. He's able to fool a lot of people. So some things we cannot control. It is what it is. Now, let me just finish off with the last statement from Temasek, which they added. In view of FTX's financial position, we have decided to write down our full investment in FTX, irrespective of the outcome of the FTX bankruptcy protection filing. So there are inherent risks whenever we invest, divest, or hold our assets, and whenever we operate. While this write-down of our investment in FTX will not have significant impact on our overall performance, we treat any investment losses seriously, and there will be learnings from us from this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to share this thing. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me share this. So there you go. So that definitely, look, I think what we can take from this is a learning experience. Now, all I can say, also from my side, is just my opinion. Doesn't represent XE.com or any other companies or whatever. If you're an individual, you gotta protect your assets. You gotta take your own responsibility. And look, we all make mistakes. I have made some mistakes with Celsius, BlockFi, but these are small amounts. But I have made some big mistakes in the past with different projects and programs and stuff. So please don't take this to heart. This is all a learning lesson, a good opportunity for us to learn, and there will be other opportunities for us to be patiently aggressive. So that's what I want to say, and I encourage you all to practice due diligence, to practice operational security in terms of managing your crypto assets, your digital assets. So yeah, that's about it, folks. Anyways, today is Friday, and I hope you all have a great day. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Hope this Daily Decrypt gives you a moment of zen. Take care, guys. Bye for now.